good enough. I have to go Earth Sorceress and try to find the Verge Walker. What's up guys, TheJordude here, back again with another Shadowverse decking gameplay video. Still the first week, I think. Yeah, first week of the release of Fortune's Hand. And today I want to do a Dirt Rune video. Dirt Rune got a lot of support from Fortune's Hand, and it's actually been doing pretty well both on ladder and in the competitive scene. We saw Dirt Rune take a couple of top spots in the JCG, which is the Japanese tournaments. It's 2-deck, no ban format, but yeah. So Dirt Rune, there's actually a lot of different variations people are testing with. Currently at the moment, I don't think we exactly know which deck is the best version of Dirt Rune, but there are two main versions. One which is just mainly Dirt, and even in the pure Dirt list, and even in this list that I'm featuring, there are like slight variations in card slots. But today I want to do a Carol Dirt version. As a lot of people have been talking about Carol Dirt, and even on my stream as well, people have been asking me about Carol Dirt. So basically with this one, of course your endgame is still Forbidden Dark Mage. Like, you play a bunch of Earth Sigils and do a bunch of Earth Rites in the mid game, have a pretty good mid game, and then once you get into your Forbidden Dark Mage, it should hit them in the face for like a ton of damage. You will always, by turn 8, you should at least always have like 10 damage, but oftentimes you'll get maybe like 15. I say on average like 12 to 15 damage is going to be your turn 8 damage. You could get even more though. Sometimes you could even completely fully 20 them, or if the game goes a bit later, you could go for a full 20 damage OTK with Forbidden Dark Mage. But other than that, the way that this list works is that it's running the Fool, which is the new legendary from Fortune's Hand, and basically you could get the Scourge of Omniscient, and if you play this early, you're going to keep reducing your opponent's maximum defense by 1. So by turn 8, maybe they're going to be at like 14 health or something, so it's a lot easier for your Forbidden Dark Mage to kill them. You could just focus on controlling the board once you have the Scourge going, because it's just a ticking time bomb basically for your opponent. Carol, very similar effect to the Fool. It's going to decrease their max leader defense. So if the Scourge has already reduced their leader to maybe say like 14, and you played a Carol, their max health is going to be like 9. So yeah, this is just like another way you could just kill your opponent. It's just by reducing their max health a bunch of times and then just killing them from that. Carol is also really good right now just because her Evo effect is also just really good right now in the meta. You should be able to clear a lot of boards. AoEs in general are just really important. Verge Walker, probably one of the most broken card in the deck, even though it's not even a new card. The evolve effect is just so good right now, especially with so many sword crafts. It's also really good in Shadow and also against Havens. The other new legendary, Admonton Golem, just a solid card in general. Pretty RNG effect, but it's just a solid card to play in a lot of situations. Imperator Magic, really good new gold card. However, people are either cutting this card complete. This is actually your flexible card. You can either run like 2 copies, 1 copy, or 0 copies. I don't see people running 3 copies as much anymore, just because this card could actually get kind of clunky. But it's a really good card. You get good tempo. Evolve effect is strong. It could kill big stuff. So I'm running 2 copies just because I like the card. But I think you go down to 1. I see people run 0, but I think you want to have at least 1 copy of this guy. For card draw, this card is very important. Going to draw cards off your amulets. Some people are also running like Madcap Conjuration. I haven't seen that card do that well though. Some people are also running Authoring Tomorrow. I think Authoring Tomorrow could also be a really good card to put in your deck. But yeah, it's really up to you. Your flex spots are your Silent Laboratory and your Imperator Magics for this version of the list. But yeah, if you don't want to even play the Carol Fool list, you could just run all Earth Rites instead. It's completely up to you. I think as time goes on, we'll have a better understanding of what's the best list. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Also comment down below which is your favorite version of Dirt Rune. Is it like the Carol version or the pure Dirt Rune version? Or do you just rather play Item Shop Rune instead? And yeah, enjoy the games, guys. Thanks for watching, and if you stick around to the end of the video premiere, which is going to be around 8 p.m. PST, so this video should end around 8:20, 8:30 p.m. PST. I will be streaming live on Twitch, so make sure you go check out my Twitch, twitch.tv/TheJordude. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time. Peace. Here, he could be Shop Rune, could be Dark Mage, but either way, going first is going to be really helpful here. Don't think we need to keep the Verge Walker. This is actually fine. Hopefully we find like an early card for the Moggy. Like the 0 play point Earthright would be really good here. Oh, that works too. Turn 1 2/2. Broken. Double Linko the Fool. Insight. Okay. So it's probably Shop Rune. I'm gonna take a Scourge here. Might actually take the Rite of the Ignorant on my next one. Just so I could get some extra draw power. Because right now we don't have any draw. And we're getting some face damage in already. So the Scourge isn't really helpful because Shop Rune doesn't have much health. I might play the Verge Walker here. Because I might actually evolve the Linko for the recover 2 play points later on. Might just be good tempo. To be fair, if we Imperator of Magic doesn't really help if he goes Verge Walker next turn. He could just clear my board. I think we're going to play the Surge and the Linko this turn. Yeah, I'm going to take the Rite of the Ignorant for this one. Because he's already at 10. So I think right now I just need to find some card draw. So I could try and wrap up the game. We have a couple turns before he could play Shop. I feel like if he had a Verge Walker, he would use it this turn, so maybe we're safe on the Verge Walker. I guess with the Verdict Ritual, he could remove 2 of my stuff technically. Imperator first. We're just going to push face damage. This Carol in my hand is actually just pretty good because like she could, if I could get her Union Burst down, she could do 5 damage, but I guess my Union Burst won't be until turn 8. So let's see if he has a Verge Walker here. Nope. Wow, he went face here? This could be lethal. Especially because I could put another one on. Yeah, this is lethal sometimes. I just needed to ping once. Alright. Nice. Perfect timing. Swordcraft. I think Swordcraft is actually a fine matchup because we have Verge Walker in the deck, so maybe throw back these 2 and just keep the Fool here. Magical Augmentation is good, but we don't have any Earthrights. Alright, can we find a Adamantine Golem on my draw? Almost. This is good. This is like the second best thing you could do on turn 1. This is the best thing you could do on turn 1 if it's active. But we have the Fool and Carol, so that could be our win condition that we're going for. Just play it now. Next turn we could go Silent Laboratory and Juggling Mowgli. I just kind of prefer trying to get stuff on the board before I go for the Scourge. Especially because we're fighting for board right now. Let's see what we draw off this first from the right. Yeah. Don't want to play this because it's not really a point. The Mowgli's going to put 2 more Earthrights on my board, so I'm going to have 3. My board's actually going to get kind of full. Probably going to use the Dark Mage so I could just kind of draw and cycle through these. Might take a trade here. Nope, just face. Okay, I can respect the face. Second Carol. Yeah, so we can't really develop on the board, but yeah, we definitely have to play this Dark Mage so I could draw. Him killing this actually fills up my board, but then luckily the Dark Mage kind of just removes Earthrights. I actually needed to remove these Earthrights here. Alright, so this is going to be kind of interesting. Like double Carol, we might be able to just reduce our opponent down to like 0 from these effects. That might be our win condition. Our opponent's just playing, I think, pure Rally Sword rather than the Evil's variant. I would prefer playing against the Evil Sword because it's just slightly slower and my reductions are going to be more impactful. Tsubaki. This is really aggressive. I really need to draw like the Verge Walker. Verge Walker? That's a really bad draw. I think we just lose. This is already pushing so much. We have Carol next turn, but I don't know if it's good enough. Imagine this being 3 health and it dies to Carol. He actually missed Lethal. He needed to put the damage on his. Actually, he just missed 1 damage. He was still off by 1, I guess. So Carol doesn't actually clear the board because it's only destroying 3 health. Could go for the Adamantine Golem. Imperative Magic isn't good enough. I have to go Earth Sorceress and try to find the Verge Walker. Alright, there's our Verge Walker. Can we survive? Three health. We're dead to like everything. Okay, he might not. He doesn't have the 3 damage right now. What's his rally count at? 10. So next turn he gets the Fearin. Follow destroy 9. I'm scared of the Regal Wildcat killing me. I have to go for the Edmonton Golem with the double Spellbinder's preparation, I guess. Because that's where I could get Ward. I could get Ward with the Imperator magic as well though. I get 1 ward off of that. It's not enough because he gets a Furin, so the cat plus the Furin kills me. I need multiple wards here. My board space is actually kind of awkward too. If I didn't have this 1-3 it'd be okay. Right now it's kind of sketchy. I think we evolve this. Alright, the 5-5 ward. Oh, so he has he has a 4-4 and then the 3-3. The 4-4 can't go, neither of them can go over. He has to evolve this to trade in and he'd be short by 1 damage. Short conviction. That's not enough. It's actually really awkward for him. He has to trade all 3 into this Guardian Golem. Did we actually win this? If he has one more Quick Blader, he has one more Quick Blader from his deck. Nope. Alright, that's just lethal. Because Carol was lethal with the 5 damage. This is also just killing him though. This is 11. Wow.